So as you all see this stone figure enter the room, someone that you have each seen in different circumstances, walk in now where you are all gathered. The wooden figure turns to him, and Archer, you alone hear him turn and say, "Are they worth our attention?" And then it's Faedan's turn.
Okay.
You have 1 minute. We're gonna go back to everyone has 1 minute to act.
I look up to see if there's anything down there, but then notice the hole behind him and debate for a second, but I'm gonna come back down to where Faena is. And I'm not gonna do anything yet. I'm gonna reassess.
Are you holding an action? If you are holding an action, you just have to tell me what the action is.
I'm holding his arm, and I'm debating whether I hold on to it or throw it with the best of my ability.
Is there a trigger that will cause you to do something, or are you just waiting?
If they move first.
If they come after you?
Yeah.
Noted. In that case, it means that it is Carlos's turn. Carlos you're holding onto the rope?
Yeah, Carlos just pulled me up.
Okay, Carlos is going to try to climb up further.
Okay.
With you, which means he can't go that far anyway, but he's going to roll a strength check to see if he goes. I got to move that so you guys don't think everything's terrifying.
Yeah, thank you.
Carlos is able to get just up about like a little further by pulling. He can pull himself or you. So he's going to pull himself up to River's level and then try to pull you up afterwards.
Okay.
Nice. He'll give you the help action.
Awesome.
That means that it is River's turn.
I was going to grab the rope and help pull Faena up. So between the two of us, can we pull Faena up to where we are?
Carlos will give you the advantage right now to pull Faena up.
Yes. That means it's a straight roll for me.
Correct.
Because suddenly I'm hit with a wave of exhaustion.
Remembering that you're very tired.
Yeah. 17 on the die plus my strength, which is 2.
Yeah,
so 19.
So, right, you know your strength score. Yes. So with Carlos's help, you're able to grab Faena and pull this. Faena's tall, but she's also a young woman who doesn't weigh terribly much, even for her height. And you're able to lift her up to the next level up on the tree.
Do I still have my movement?
Yes, you can have a movement if you like.
I'm gonna move up another 15 feet on the tree.
Okay, well, if we had more tree, that would make more sense,
That's all
but
good.
we don't.
Just put it on the next cup over and I'll know I'm up.
Okay, you're moving on up. Okay, that means that it is Celestar's turn. Celestar is wrecked. And I believe he's got some snapped bones somewhere from when he fell, if I remember correctly. So he's going to turn to you, and instead of doing anything, he's just going to help you climb on your next turn.
Don't piss me off. Don't piss me. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry right now.
Why?
Because I don't want him to die. I'm gonna cry.
He's not dying. He's not dead yet.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so it's Faena's turn, right?
It is.
Faena's gonna keep climbing, so following.
Okay. You've got enough movement to move up one more.
Okay.
Are you gonna do anything else, or is that your turn?
No, I'm just moving.
Archer?
Archer's going to use his action, because I'm holding on to one rope that they're attached to, right? Or they're holding on to?
Yes.
He's going to pull up to get them to pull up.
You're gonna give Tobi the help action?
Yeah.
Well, Celestar's already giving Tobi the help action, so
Okay.
If you want to,
Or I guess I'll give.
You could just pull Tobi up.
Yeah. So I'll move first.
Okay.
And then pull.
Okay, you're moving right up to near your bonfire that you had started, which is still on the tree, burning up, like the tree.
Okay.
As it like crackles, like climbing. You watch as like the wood is smoking horrifically.
Good.
Because it is a very living tree that has been set ablaze magically, and the fire can't go out.
But the smoke is going up.
The smoke is going up, yes, and it's a lot.
Okay.
As you guys start to climb, if you don't put that fire out, you're going to be climbing through smoke.
Yeah, no problem. And then I'll pull.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check. Celestar, we can switch the action to Celestar helping you, because it's the idea still to get Tobi up. So Celestar has like got a hand under Tobi and is trying to help you up the rope.
Okay. So this is advantage if Celestar's helping?
Yes, you have advantage to pull Tobi up.
Okay. Okay. That's 12.
Tobi, you're holding the rope, and Archer grabs it and starts pulling up. So all you have to do is hold on, and Archer's able to pull you up to his level.
All the way up to his level?
We'll say well, it's not the same as climbing. It's just pulling a rope. So yeah.
Ooh.
Climbing is much harder than
Yeah.
holding onto a rope someone else is pulling up.
Nice.
Also, that means that it is after Archer. Is that your whole turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna look down at those guys, and I'm just gonna look up at everyone else and say, just keep climbing. Keep
You
moving.
see the Rockman's eyes like darting from one of you to the next, like eyeballing the scene. Tobi?
I want to make a perception check to see like the atmosphere, other than like the smoke and what's going on. But is it like super dry in here? Is it
Sure,
like
roll for it.
Okay.
You're just trying to gather this. What'd you roll?
I got a 5.
Five's not bad just to see what's going on around you.
Okay.
Yeah, no, just around you. No, the air it's super wet down here. This is the bottom of a fountain. Before this tree erupted up and cut like off half of the fountain, it was just pouring water down in here. So the air is wet, the floor is wet. You can see where the water channels clearly run off into those tunnels before the tunnels were bricked up, blocking the water from going. So no, all the stone, all the rock down here, including the tree itself, are very damp.
Okay. Then how much rope is there left between like me and Celestar?
Between you and Cellstar, 30 feet.
All right.
This is 30 feet between you two.
Okay, then I'm going to like yell to him and be like, climb, I will help you up, and then also try to like pull him up.
Right. Yep, I got that. And you just see like wincing as he talks that Celestar is in so much pain. That means it is after. Is that your whole turn? Mm-hmm. In which case, it is Zeitgeber's turn.
Whoa, he's all the way at the end.
He rolled very poorly on his initiative. Zeitgeber is watching as from you to you and seeing the situation, seeing the rough shape. Faedan, you're here, right? 30 feet off the ground?
Yep.
The stone man runs forward. He stands 12 feet tall, give or take. And he reaches up on the tree and grabs Celestar. Doesn't even have to leap, doesn't have to climb, just grab Celestar by the belt. And he's gonna pull. It's a strength check versus Celestar to see if he can pull him off. Celestar gets a... No fucking way.
Natural 20?
Celestar gets a natural 20.
Go Cellstar. Go Cellstar.
I could have rolled that in front of the table. That would have been great. Next time.
That was so good. Okay. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Go Cellstar.
Celestar.
Can't cry yet.
I know, like I'm already tearing up.
No, you're not allowed to cry yet.
Okay.
Gotta get on the tree, then you can cry.
Celestar has a +0 to strength, so that is 20 is the DC.
Oh.
Zeitgeber has a +3.
No. It's in front of the table.
For reference, we read the one that doesn't ring.
Oh. Spiky one?
That's an 11.
Okay.
So 14. So grabs Celestar, pulls Celestar, and Celestar grabs, just like digs into the nooks and crannies as you see Zeitgeber pulls him up, and Celestar is just like holding on for dear life as the stone man does not release him, but is not able to pull him off. You see but his eyes go to Faedan. Is like, and you. In a voice that sounds like an avalanche, turns to you and goes, "Put his arm down, or your friend goes down."
I have a question.
It is,
I'm sorry.
yes.
Wasn't he able to talk before?
He's
In
speaking
commerce?
He
Yeah.
is right now.
He's talking
He
now.
has spoken in commerce to many
It's
of you.
just-
It's,
Right.
A voice like an avalanche.
Oh, okay.
Not,
Okay.
It's
Rock
not.
and
Oh, it's not
falling rock.
Grentish. He's
That's what
speaking
I was
commerce.
Thinking.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's your turn. Technically, it's the Woodman's turn, but he's waiting.
I move closer to Celestar.
You can get this much closer or this much closer.
That much closer.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the arm out, making sure that I have it in my hand. And as soon as I'm close enough to Celestar, as close as I can get, I guess, I drop the arm.
Okay. If it falls like a dry piece of wood, and it's very light, and as it floats down, it hits the ground and lands half in, the fingers dipped into a puddle next to the stone man's feet, and he watches it go down. Is that your whole turn?
Unless I can do anything to reach for Celestar at all.
You still can.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't take any time at all to drop something.
Right.
So if you want to, you could. You're
rope
still
right there.
50. What?
There's a rope right there.
There is a rope going right here. Yeah. You still have an action.
And I'm trying to reach for that rope and pull Celestar.
Celestar is not holding onto the rope anymore. He is holding onto the tree, so he doesn't get pulled off.
Okay.
Never mind.
That being said, you could, if you wanted, you could take another. You could use your action to move again.
Yeah.
And get to him.
Let's do that.
All right. Climbing down the tree 15 feet at a time, you get down where an enormous stone fist the size of your torso is wrapped around Celestar's belt. Celestar is holding the tree, and you climb down to where you are on Celestar's level and within grabbing distance of the man. It's Carlos's turn. Carlos is very concerned about this.
Yeah.
And he's gonna move. He's climbing closer to you guys because he's trying to get a handle on the rope.
Sick.
Which means that it is River's turn.
Does he not have the rope that Faena and I were attached to?
No, he just was
He's
holding
not attached.
onto it.
Got
He
it.
wasn't
Well, sorry.
attached like we are.
He didn't have our rope. We're
We're attached to each other. He
tied
just kind
on.
of like pulled.
Got it. All right. I'm going to.
Please don't move down. I'm attached. Please
Do what
don't
you're
move
gonna
down.
do.
I'm going to move up and horizontally.
Okay.
My goal.
Okay. Up and so diagonally towards them.
Yes.
So you're getting above them.
Yes.
Okay. You are currently 30 feet above them.
Okay.
Because you were already a level above, remember?
Yes.
So you're now much higher. We just don't have enough of a tree to demonstrate this.
Okay. Then I'm going to go just horizontally, so I'm above them, because we have more rope than is just between me and Faena, so that I can theoretically, hopefully, drop the rope.
You're on the same rope?
How much rope do you think we have?
It's 50 feet of rope, right? Not 30, if I remember correctly. A length of rope is 50 feet.
So. Well, I'm attached to the rope that is attached to the top of the tree.
And I'm attached to the end of the rope, so the tail's on my ass.
Got it. So between the two, that was 100 feet. You guys I believe you guys tied 2 ropes together.
Yes.
So, okay. Noted. Okay, then you have, the tail of a rope.
No, I have the tail of the rope.
You have the tail of a rope that goes all the way up. Yes.
So right now the rope is coming down to me, which is 30 feet above them.
Right, and then coming over to Faena.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And that's where you're holding your position?
It takes if I'm 30 feet over, then yes, I'm holding my position because I don't have. That's my whole action. To dash.
Celestar is trying to read the room and is going to grab you.
Yep.
Instead. So
I would like to help him grab me.
deal.
Okay.
In that's fine. If the stone man pulls again, and he might, you've got you will give Celestar strength an advantage, or you can roll your own strength check.
Do I need to decide right now?
Nope.
Okay.
No, in the moment.
Okay.
But because you are assisting him, if it comes down to he's going to try to pull Celestar away again, you have the option to help him.
Okay.
It is, however, Faena's turn.
Not Cellstars?
Celestar did. He grabbed Faedan.
Oh, so sorry. Faena's still climbing up.
Okay.
Faena's climbing up, which is yeah. Now she's realizing.
So the rope is now doing this, down to River, and then up as you're trying to climb up.
Right, and
Okay.
I'm going to remind the table.
15 feet higher.
I am on the butt of the rope.
That's fine.
So you're bringing the rope. Yeah, you're taking the end of the rope with you up.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was tied to me.
I know.
so,
I'm
yeah.
illustrating it. As Faena goes up, the end of the rope does too.
Okay.
Which means that it is Archer's turn.
Okay.
You two, by the way, for illustrative references, are as far as possible, or farther than everyone else, and completely out of danger.
And we're also above the fire, and so we're kind of in
the
smoke.
dark.
There is smoke.
I have a question. How far are we from the top?
Oh, you're a good
Long ways.
You're a good 60, 70, 80 feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were climbing.
It was
for
a
20
long way. Yeah.
Okay.
It's very far down. The rope technically didn't go all the way down from the top of the tree, but you guys said that and I didn't stop. I don't think I stopped you last time when you were talking about that. So for all intents and purposes, you had enough rope to get down here, we'll say.
We just had a lot of
Right.
different people helping us with the rope.
But we're still like 60 feet away from the top.
You're at least 60 feet away from the top of the rope.
Yeah.
Yes. The top of the rope may not be the top of the tree, given how much rope you guys had.
But at least enough to get over the edge of the fountain.
Nope.
To retcon that, I can say that when we were climbing down the tree, I retied the rope
That makes more
at
sense.
a branch in the middle of the tree.
Yeah,
Cool.
the rope is
Okay.
giving you the ability to climb better.
Yes.
It doesn't reach the top.
The bigger question is, how far am I from a resting spot where Faena can sit?
What did we say you guys were climbing down? 20 minutes?
Although if there was a branch that was tied to the rope,
I don't have an answer for you.
Great. Faena's gonna
The
keep
answer is you're in the
climbing.
middle of a dangerous situation where a resting spot when people are trying to kill you doesn't exist.
yep.
Yeah.
Great. Faena's gonna keep climbing.
Okay. All right. Faena's climbing up. The rope's going up with her.
Faena will keep
I need enough-
climbing until I get that answer.
So that means it's Archer's turn.
Okay. I am watching the situation very carefully, and the fire around us starts to dim as my concentration focuses on this rock guy.
So the fire's leaving.
I want to say no, just so we still have light.
You can hold it. But it is making it smoky.
Yeah, but my action will be if he pulls Celestar away, to then light it again.
You're going to recast it if Celestar is pulled off the tree.
But recasting it against him.
Well, you can't cast it against someone. It's not an attack. You mean on him?
On him.
Where he physically is standing? You
Yes.
can do that.
That's what I mean.
Got it. Noted.
So,
Toby?
I turned to Archer and I'm like, do you have anything in your pack that's like a weapon?
You mean this miner's pick that's
Oh my God.
still in my bag? Or would you like a dagger instead? I don't know which one you prefer.
I'll get the pick.
You pull the pickaxe out.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know how to use it.
I don't know if a pickaxe is going to be good against a rock man. I don't know.
I know. We'll see. I don't know how to use this thing.
You literally do.
I know. I was kidding.
Oh, okay.
And then I go back down.
You're going to climb back down?
I'm gonna climb back down.
How far are you? Let me ask this. Safely?
No.
You're just going for it.
I'm just going for it.
Give me an athletics check.
Now that I really know my modifier for that, it's really fun to use.
You mean having a character sheet? Yeah.
13.
13? 13's good enough that you can drop down and climb down very swiftly down to the same level as them on the tree. Also, because there is still a rope there that you can use to climb. As you grab the axe, grab the rope in one hand, wrap your arm around it so you don't have. Oh, you have sleeves because you have you're wearing the coat. You wrap your arm so your physical hand isn't holding it, and use it to slide down the rope like rappelling style.
Yeah.
No, got a sleeve.
No, I know. I was just thinking without the sleeve.
Without the sleeve, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, Toby's done enough climbing, frankly, to know how to rappel without getting rope burn.
Yeah.
You just, with the axe in hand, drop down, coming right down, still holding the rope, which you guys are no longer holding, and lands on the tree right next to you, wielding a pickaxe. That's technically just your movement.
Is whatever his name is still holding
The
Celestar?
stone man?
Yeah, the stone man. Is he still holding?
yeah.
All right, then I'm just gonna try to intimidate him and be like, let him go.
Give me an intimidation check.
Yeah.
Against the giant
Yeah.
stone monster? Okay.
Got a pickaxe.
I need
It's
you
his
to
weakness,
Intimidation. Hold on. 15.
theoretically.
That's pretty good.
Done.
Against giant stone man. Although, yeah, the pickaxe probably helps. And honestly, that badass move.
We double check the sound really quickly. What?
What?
I rolled twice.
Yes, you did.
The first one was against your intimidation check, and you do see he takes a step back as you reach down, like, and you can feel heat building up in your throat. This is for flavor.
Fine.
You still have to use it the way it's mechanically used.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I've got it now.
There's a when you are angry where like the heat building up and you see his eyes like look at you for a moment and like take a step back of what the, and then there's a moment and I rolled a second die for something else. How are you here too?
Yeah, bitch. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, you shouldn't be here.
Is that the end of your turn?
Well, I can't. Can I respond to him?
If you want.
I won't because I don't know what to say.
Okay.
Can I respond? I don't want. Okay.
After
Stare at him.
After Tobi, it
Angrily.
is the Great Stone Man's turn. I need a strength saving throw.
Strength. Okay.
Not as good.
Got an 8.
He releases Celestar, grabs you, and rips you off the tree. Tobi, like by the collar of this big ass coat that is wrapped around you, he rips you off the tree, turns to, you have comprehend languages still up?
Yep.
In a language that you all don't understand, but Archer hears, this one's concerning. And rips you off of the wall of the tree and ignores Celestar, and Faedan starts to walk away.
Can my thing activate?
You're gonna set a fire under him while he's holding Tobi.
He's 12 feet tall. It's only 5 feet wide.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fair.
It won't reach Tobi.
It's only 5 feet high, I guess.
5 feet.
It's
5 feet cube.
right?
Fine.
my jacket.
Tobi can roll a dex save.
All right.
Okay.
Because he's 12 feet tall. He's not holding her up here. He's holding her at level.
Right.
So
But
5 feet would like be like maybe the.
I
the
understand.
knees
Tobi
or-
can roll a dex save because it's not necessarily directly on her.
yeah, and I still don't fully understand how this works. So.
Yes. So as you redirect your focus,
So this time though, while I was initially snapping to create this ability, I'm watching this so intently that I don't realize that inside me this anger is building like a pressure, like a boiler, as it keeps growing and growing, and I see once again they are after my people, and I am tired of this, and that finally that anger explodes, but without any other physical interaction, and it's directed to his feet as a bonfire erupts around him.
as the fire envelops him, Tobi, I need a dex save.
He
Okay.
also needs to make a dex save.
I rolled beforehand and it was. Can I roll again?
No, not if you already rolled it.
All right. I just wanted to be honest.
What'd you get?
I got a 5.
Okay, well, he got a 7. So, how much damage is done?
One.
It's okay.
1 point of damage. Okay, so you have that, but half of 1 for damage sake is still 1.
Huh? I'm confused.
Do you remember what? So fire erupts around you,
Yeah.
and you are not available. So you still get burned. Is my point?
But you're a tiefling.
I am a tiefling, and I have a coat.
The coat doesn't protect you from fire.
In my heart, it
tiefling
does.
The
Yeah.
coat, quite pointedly, protects you from cold.
Oh, it does. and it did.
And it
Very well.
did. Tobi didn't freeze to death.
Yeah.
All right. You said 1.
1. Yeah,
Okay.
because you can't have 1 damage. So for all intents and purposes, it's still 1 damage.
Okay.
And I need to keep track of his health as well.
You're like, oh, I have to actually take down his hit points. I thought that he was too powerful for that.
He is.
Exactly.
As the 1 point of fire damage affects a man made of stone, he doesn't really seem to flinch, but his attention does shift. Tobi's still in his grasp. He looks up and is looking for who did that. He's not exactly sure.
It's very dark on the tree now.
It is very dark on the tree now.
What's our visibility like?
A bonfire makes enough light that you can still see up the tree decently.
We're like
But the further up you go,
60 feet up the tree.
I know, but I'm using the term bonfire generously.
Yes.
The higher you climb, the less visible things will get.
Yeah.
But the higher you climb, the closer you get to daylight.
Yes.
So,
I'm just glad that Celestar's safe.
Celestar does seem to be safe now because you are now effectively on the ground.
So happy for
And
Celestar.
the bonfire is down here.
I was going to cry.
So happy for Celestar.
Yeah, but you might die anyway. Whose turn is it?
It is still. Oh, it's his turn. All he's done so far is rip Tobi off the wall.
Okay.
And he's. The bonfire erupts under him, and he steps out of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Takes
With half
about
step.
5-10 steps back.
Okay.
And is with Tobi still like in his basically he's got like one hand wrapped around you big enough that he can hold you by the torso.
Oh, okay. I still have my pickaxe, by the way.
Do
Yeah.
yes. And he's able to back up as he's like watching the tree, and you see, give me an insight check, anyone.
I want to give him this.
That's
19 plus 2, so that's 21.
That's great.
15.
15? Cool.
Natural
Good.
one.
Okay. 8.
Natural 2.
Okay, Faena and Tobi, watching this guy, especially Tobi, because you're right there. Are you even watching him, or are you just climbing?
If a huge bonfire went below me,
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay, as you guys watch,
I also know this guy.
he's not reacting like someone in a fight. He's not reacting like someone where things are on the line. He is very measuredly walking away. He has a hostage. He's eyeballing the group. This is a soldier acting very tactically. As he watches all of you to see what your next move is now that he's got one of your own. His wooden friend grabs his arm. Grabs the arm that you dropped, holds it back up into the socket, and you it's hard to see much, but from your distance in the firelight, you see as he turns away and starts to follow the stone man backwards, you watch as roots sprout from his shoulder and intertangle with his own arm. And you watch as it's starting to hold itself, pull itself back into the socket.
Horrifying.
And he steps back level with them. They're watching you, calculating. Faedan, it is your turn.
How close are they to the fire?
To the fire?
Yeah.
10 feet.
Okay. So not super close.
No, they've moved it a safe distance away from you all.
I turn to Celestar and say, "Stay here." And I drop down to follow.
It's very hard to follow that initiative. They've got Tobi.
Yeah.
As you jump down, Celestar's just calling after you.
When I drop down, I'm reaching in my pack to find anything that I might have. What I was using before was the wand. That's exploded in my hand already once. But I found that ceremonial dagger with a symbol on it, that brass dagger that I had.
Oh my God! You brought that?
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I have. I pulled it out and try to catch up to him, I guess.
You can. It's a drop. You can drop 15 feet if you would like, and then make that your distance.
Okay.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Okay. Well, that's a 3, so that doesn't really matter what adds to it, I don't think. But
Take 2 points of damage, bludgeoning, as you as you drop and hit the floor too hard. So it you feel your whole body jar as you hit it, but you're already back up on your feet and moving, and you can catch up to them.
can I catch up and?
You want to attack? You can attack.
I want to sort of take the woodman hostage if I can.
Oh,
With the dagger.
God damn
Give me
I'm gonna die.
a grapple check.
I did
That's gonna be his strength opposed to his strength. Don't roll yet.
Dear.
I did this to myself. God damn it.
I hope this is good because it will be more dramatic. Not. That's a 3.
And I need to beat a 3?
Yes.
Yes. Roll higher than 3.
Do it, Jason.
Come on,
Oh,
come on, Jason.
That's a 2.
Jason!
One.
No.
That's a nat 1
That was
plus
a nat 1.
You rush up.
No.
Knife out. Grab. It was a natural 1, right?
Yep.
You rush up, knife out, swing on the man. The arm that you had ripped off snaps up, and the knife buries into a solid wooden arm, burying itself. As he does, he rips it away, pulling the knife from your grip. And as like you lose your weapon, his other arm comes around and grabs you by the neck.
No.
And we've got
and is
2
behind you.
hostages.
It's gonna get worse.
As he has you by the neck, and Tobi, you're grabbed by the up around the waist. You're seeing all of them like looking up, and Archer, you hear the wooden man turn again in a language that to you just sounds like wind through the trees. But Archer, you hear, "Is it worth it to take hostages, or do we just kill them?" And it's Carlos's turn.
Carlos.
Carlos is going to take his time to climb back down.
Oh, Carlos.
Looking at he's like, and Carlos full on like arms up and he has like no, like in commerce. He's like, no rush decisions. Don't be hasty. And like looking up at you, Archer's like, relax. There's no need for violence. River, you're up.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to untie the rope from my
I
arm
knew it.
and slide down the tree.
Did you roll for acrobatics or you rolled for a
I
decision?
rolled for decision.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check.
I'm really tired.
So with a disadvantage,
Yeah.
the DC to slide down the tree comfortably is 12.
Okay.
I got a 14 and 11, so 11 plus my, what is it, acrobatics? No idea what that is.
I'm pulling it up real quick.
Whatever my acrobatics is, please
Okay.
be.
You leave, and Faena's just gonna scream, no! No!
I look up at Faena as I'm about to drop down, like, Faena's good,
on.
okay.
I can't be the only one to survive this encounter. We all realize this, right?
This is session 0 all over again.
Oh my God,
This is session 0 all over again.
Literally.
This is literally session 0 all over again. I am just trying to find a motherfucking branch to help y'all on.
I have listed that my dexterity is equal to or greater than 1, so I'm hoping
I said the
I'm
DC was 12 and you rolled a what?
11.
Okay, you slide down the tree. Slide down, make your way all the way down to the tree, because you're effectively falling with style.
Yep.
Nice.
Is that my movement or?
No, that's just falling.
Okay.
Yeah, you're allowed to fall.
I'm gonna kind of slide down and then like do a dive roll out of it. That's for style.
Gi-
Just let me. It's just for flavor.
Give me a history check.
That was
Is this a disadvantage? Or-
No.
Okay. Yeah.
that's not great.
5.
5. You hit. You watch. Everyone watches as River slides down the tree. Looks super cool. You said a dive roll, like where you like hit the ground, like roll up to your feet.
Yeah.
Hits a puddle and kind of like somersaults awkwardly and rolls up onto their feet. Momentum carrying them several steps until you have to like stop yourself, because it was less a matter of like I know how to control my momentum and more a matter of like I just kept going until I rolled.
Okay. And then I'm going to run at the tree guy.
You're picking the tree.
I'm picking the tree.
Okay, what are you doing?
He's the smallest one.
I have my blackjack and I'm gonna swing at him.
Okay. You can run up to him. You swing, make an attack roll.
I do also distinctively want to put my body in front of Faedan.
He's holding Faedan. So putting yourself
he's holding. I thought,
he's
I
got
thought
a
he
hand
ripped-
around
right.
Faedan's neck. You run.
Okay, so I forgot
You
about that.
run. Try to put yourself between them and attack. It's not going to protect Faedan, but you have disadvantage.
And with disadvantage, I got a 14 on the die.
9.
14 hits.
Okay.
I think, if I remember
And
correctly
blackjack
from
is a
last time.
D6.
12 was the
12 was a DC. Thank you.
I don't know. I don't
To the
think I
AC.
would. I don't know if I would add a proficiency bonus to a blackjack.
You're not. You don't have proficiency with a blackjack.
I got 1 plus my strength
Y'all.
damage.
I know.
You know
I don't
your
why
strength.
We're all
No.
ones.
Just
Yeah.
pointing it out that you know your strength.
Oh, I
Yeah,
do.
two.
3.
Yeah.
So 3 damage.
Don't leave Faena alone. Don't leave Faena alone like
And
this,
then I'm
Archer
going to
Rhondo.
say.
Really?
Then I'm going to say.
Really?
I'm not able to jump off the fucking tree.
Out of breath, I'm gonna go.
I can't jump off the
We
tree
just
like
want to
that one
leave.
can."
Let us go.
Give me a persuasion check.
That's also disadvantage.
Yes, it is.
Fine.
Especially now because you're fighting them.
2.
2 persuasion.
Yeah.
The tree person just kind of like looks at you and goes, and looks to Zeitgeber.
Interesting.
That is Celestar's turn.
No. I need someone.
He's a follower.
You little boy. You little boy, stop it.
Celestar.
I need someone.
Stop hurting
We're starting
yourself.
this entire campaign over with just Faena. I need someone.
Celestar falls. Oh wait, hold on.
We all die.
that high.
Next session is new characters and Faena.
Yeah, because I haven't even been able to do anything, and y'all just decided to go
Celestar
die.
drops down from the tree. It's still 15 feet. You can say 15 feet's not that high, but jump off a roof and see how high it is.
You can die if you jump over 6 feet.
Exactly. So, Celestar drops. You hear a bone snap as his leg breaks under him.
Oh my god.
And he just screams out, "Ah! Fuck! I'm coming!"
No, you're not.
And that means it is Faena's turn.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Okay, I have to find. I need to roll perception for a branch or something because I need.
What are you looking for?
I just need a place where Faena's not holding on to the motherfucking tree because she can't do 2 things at once.
You're trying to sit.
I'm trying to sit or be someplace where I can concentrate.
What do you? Okay.
I'm trying to do the thingy again, and I can't do that while holding on to a tree.
Give me a perception
That's
check.
a lot of fucking energy for Faena.
Give me a perception check.
I'm fucking useless. Okay, perception, that's 16.
There are no branches this far low, but there are crevices that you can wedge yourself into.
I'm gonna find the fucking crevice.
There's a break, like almost where there like might have been a knot, except for the fact that this tree grew so fast there's nowhere for branches to break off. And instead you like find a break in the bark that on a tree this big, you're effectively an insect, like wedging your way in between the branch.
Great.
And, yeah.
I'm gonna sit there and try to do the thingy on the... Actually, I'm gonna do the thingy on the wooden dude, because I know what he sounds like, what his heart sounds like.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a perception check.
Oh,
Not as good. 12.
12?
that was.
You're so far away, Faena.
No, this is... she's useless right now.
You can't, like, all you can hear right now is Celestar screaming and the fire raging and people shouting, but you're so far away and there's so much chaos going on.
She's gonna cry. She's just crying. She's crying in this
Faena, you are 60 feet off the ground.
I know.
Faena, what's your action? Cry.
That means it's Archer's turn. Unless there's anything else you have to do.
I'm just crying now.
Archer?
Well, obviously Archer, the coward of the group, is going to climb up. No. Archer's going to climb down.
You're not just gonna slide down the tree like
With
a
my
Geronimo?
terrible dex, no.
Goes down 15. You can climb down the tree 15 feet, moving carefully.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I am going
You're
to...
level with Carlos.
I'm going to call out and say, we just want to go. We are regular people. We're not soldiers. You've already destroyed our factory, our way of living. Let us go.
Now he knows that you know.
He already knew from you.
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion check.
12.
You see there's a pause from the man as he considers what you're saying. You hear the tree man turn to him and says, Milady Somnos would not like witnesses.
What did you say?
Milady what?
Milady Somnos.
Somnos?
SOMNOS.
Yeah.
There's no Q in it.
Or X?
And the stone man pauses. It says, witnesses are not going to affect what we've already done. It is not his turn yet.
Yeah. Then that's it.
You see him considering your words. Tobi? You didn't hear what they just said.
Yeah, I know.
You heard Archer call out.
Yeah.
And you watched the man pause. What do? You are still holding a pickaxe, as you said.
I know. I don't want to ruin whatever considerations that Archer put into his head.
You could help them.
Help the considerations?
If there's a thing you can do that you think would... You don't have to just not cause harm. You could actually assist if you can think of something or say something that would bolster his case.
I let go of the pickaxe. And I'm like, just let us go. And hopefully
The axe clatters on the ground.
hopefully it lands next to one of you guys.
It falls
Yes.
to the ground.
Okay.
Give me a persuasion check.
21, baby. Yeah.
Tobi.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
There's nothing I can do.
Just clarifying.
Yeah. I'll give him a kiss.
I hate you.
The axe... I'm trying to be serious here, guys.
Sorry.
The axe hits the ground. Between the Great Stone Man and the tree individual. And his head, which is the size of your entire torso, turns to look at you, looks back up at Archer, and then looks to the tree man. And you hear him say, "It's not going to make a difference." And he puts Tobi down
Oh, thank God he didn't drop me.
on her feet. And looks to the tree man. And he's going to roll a persuasion check. The tree figure, hand tightens around Faedan's neck and you feel it constricting. And then a tremendous stone hand reaches down, grabs the stone man or the tree by the shoulder and says, "No, it's not worth it." And physically pulls him away from you. Not hard, but but like with intention that says, "I'm not going to be ignored." And pulls the tree man away and he lets go of you. He turns to you. Says, "I don't want to see you a third time." And he, with a hand on the tree man's shoulder, backs into the tunnel where he had cleared the rubble to come to his friend's aid. And the two of them back away into the shadows and disappear. You are out of combat.
I'm gonna run to Celestar.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Me
fucked
too.
up. Celestar's on the ground with a clear, like, the bone has protruded out of his leg,
no.
like out of his shin, where he's broken his leg.
Can I do like a full medicine check to see everything?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna climb down too.
Okay,
I'm gonna pick up my pickaxe just to.
noted.
Yeah, go get them. Sorry.
No, you're good.
A 7 on the die, so somewhere around.
Okay.
15.
Celestar's not in just a checkup. Celestar's in real bad shape. He's got a couple cracked ribs, and his leg is clearly broken, and like his whole body's just covered in bruises from going up and down, beaten up and down numerous times. He fell out of the street twice.
Yeah. I'm going to try and reset his leg.
And I
Without magic.
No, and then I'm gonna.
I was gonna give you a
it's okay.
medicine kit too.
I'm gonna
if you
turn
wanna.
to Archer. Are you there? Archer's like, I want to help him heal, but I think we have to make sure the bones are lined up first. I don't want to try and heal him without the bones being lined up.
Okay, I have some medical. I have a medical kit here.
Okay. Can we try and before I try and medically heal him, trying to set his leg? I'm trying to get it so it's
Give me a history check.
okay.
While you're doing that, I'm running over and I'm like taking off my coat so that if this works, he has something to bite on for like
Oh, got
the
it.
pain.
If I wasn't really tired, it'd be a natural 20, but instead it's an 8
Could I have
plus my history.
helped?
You want to give advantage? I'll let you roll. I'll let you roll flat because Archer's
Okay.
helping you, but you have to roll again
19
on the die.
on the die.
Nice.
Okay. River has no reason to note that you need to reset a bone.
I guess more it was I used the term reset bone. My thought process was more if the bone is sticking out, he isn't going to make it go back in.
Oh.
That was why I was thinking that.
Because you've only cauterized at this
I've only
point.
cauterized, yeah.
Putting bones on a line makes sense.
Okay.
That was more of a logical thought process than a hey, I know medical stuff.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know
I
you had to
just
reset
used-
bone, and that made sense.
I just used the word reset bone because I thought that would clarify
Okay.
for on top over the table.
Fair enough. The die roll is now irrelevant.
Okay. Yes.
You can, yes, Celestar, you put the coat up and Celestar like instinctively sees what's happening and bites down on the coat.
Yeah.
As you force the bone and he screams through his teeth as you push the bone back into place.
And then I'm going to look around.
Faena's
Look
gonna
at-
poke out her head because she just heard someone scream again. And she's been crying in a tree nook.
You see in the firelight the three of them around Celestar and Celestar
I
screaming.
don't
but
see any other.
you do not see the black and greens.
Okay, I know how to do this. How do I do this? And then look up at Archer and then at Tobi, who Celestar fell out of a tree for. Go. Celestar is Tobi's Faena. I have to do this for Tobi. Okay, I can do this. And I'm gonna focus on the leg and saying he needs to walk. He needs to walk.
I would say he's Tobi's River, but it's okay.
Roll me a d8.
D8.
Mm-hmm.
8.
Nice.
You watch as you are push the leg back in, flames lick out from under your hand, and Celestar, that feels familiar. And as he jumps up, but not just that, you catch Tobi because you're watching Celestar, and where he's had bitten down, you watch as his whole body suddenly shoots upright, and you watch as suddenly behind his eyes you see it lights up for a second like a candle behind a paper, and he whew, and when he breathes out, smoke leaves his mouth. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
The smoke stops. It was just like an initial
Yeah.
it's like, oh my god, I feel amazing.
I want to check the rest of him, not just his leg.
The bruises are gone. Scratches are gone. He is in such good shape right now. He's like, why do I feel so good? What did you fucking inject me with?
You're not dead?
It was nothing. It was just a medical kit. We used a medical kit.
What?
I look at River and I'm
I'll
like,
get me one of those medical kits.
Yeah.
Toby and I just shared the most incredulous.
yeah, I'm like, huh? We'll talk about it later.
Hey.
Oh.
Faena's just screaming. Is everyone okay?
Yes,
good.
everyone's okay.
Let's
Are the bad guys gone?
let's leave now.
Wait.
What are you doing?
Faedan is also Jason a little bit. But Faedan is annoyed that yet again, every time he uses a goddamn weapon,
Oh, you don't have it anymore.
it gets thrown out of his hand
Oh,
or
no.
explodes
It's still in the
or
arm.
misses or whatever.
You didn't take it back?
No.
No, he
It
knocked
was
it out of my
in
hand.
his arm.
Oh my god.
But he
Yeah, he
flung
took
it out
it.
of my hand.
No, the ceremonial whatever.
It should be on the
dagger.
ground then, right?
No, it was in
No,
his
No.
arm.
Oh,
it's in
you
his
did.
arm.
Stay in his
Yeah.
arm.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was like a boom and then flung
No,
off into the
it's
distance.
there.
But
No, I described it as embedded in his
Okay.
arm because it's a wooden arm.
so he's holding whatever sheath it came in that he had with it, because it wasn't just a bare dagger, and tosses it aside
Aw.
because these are probably going to be better at this point than anything else.
Yeah. Is the pickaxe
He's having
still
a
at your
moment
feet?
to
'Cause
himself.
Toby's-
That's what I'm
Oh,
getting
I
at.
got that back.
Yeah.
Like somebody pick up the pickaxe.
No, that's yeah.
So, as much as I think getting absolutely out of here is a good idea, I feel like a really bad idea is letting them, and I just stare off into the hole that they walked away,
River?
do whatever they're doing.
What they've already done is done. There's nothing else we could stop. The best thing we could do is information and telling people.
I'm going to turn to Carlos, who's the guy who we were going to tell. Where is he?
He's up on the tree
okay,
still.
Just look up. And be
Actually,
like,
no, he would have come down. So he's like on the ground. He has slid down carefully after watching Celestar break his leg.
Everyone's on the ground besides Faena.
Yes, everyone's on the ground because he climbed down to after everything had chilled out to come regroup. But he looks at you and goes, "I don't know what to say about all this. This is who are these?
Those were black and greens.
Great.
And
That's great.
honestly, if you say that what's done is done, I'm afraid that this town could turn out like Sweetgum.
What happened in Sweetgum?
What do you mean?
yeah.
There's no one there. Everyone is dead. There's a weird mist and it makes people go crazy, and
The bloody handprints, the dead animals.
You were there?
I was there.
We've been trying to get down into Onway, and we haven't found a way in. And someone made a way in.
So you're suggesting we keep following them?
Maybe give him a head start.
Yeah, maybe we give him a really, really nice head start.
I don't think I'm gonna survive this next
Guys, what's
time.
going on down there?
Faena, come on down.
No, there are bad people down there. Come back
They're
up
not
here.
here.
left.
They're not here anymore.
They left.
It's all right.
Might get some help. She's got a -2 to strength. She could definitely hurt herself.
But
You have the rope.
you still have the rope. So.
yeah, I'm the end of the rope.
It's an
No, the rope is
A
tied.
different rope.
oh.
You have the end. The
You have
other end of
both
the rope
ends. You
is tied
double
up.
backed up on it. You can use the rope to get down. You also use acrobatics, not athletics, to climb down the tree.
What's your acrobatics?
And,
Climbing.
One.
and when I
Okay.
went carefully, I didn't have to roll, so.
Yeah, just come carefully.
Go real slow.
Just watch your step.
I'm gonna put myself under the tree, under
You had a rope.
Faena on the tree
That's why
in
you didn't
case
have to
she, in case she.
But she does have a rope.
Falls.
You can climb down.
Oh, I know.
She doesn't want
Faena's
to.
terrified.
Come on, Faena.
No one can come here.
Would you rather one person come up there, or you come down here power in groups? Come on, it's all right.
She starts slowly climbing.
So we just wait 10 years for Faena to get down the tree.
Yeah, y'all can keep talking.
Yeah, I'm not leaving Celestar. This.
Oh, that means they healed from a long rest, right? That's what
Yeah, the time that Faena takes is actually a short rest.
Right.
You know?
Right. Do I get one back?
Y'all do.
I was gonna say,
There's definitely no short rest
I'm just
happening
gonna-
here.
yeah.
no.
Are
So
you sure? Faena takes a really
I'm
long time.
positive.
But
If you would like to wait long enough so that maybe someone else comes to see what's going on down at the tree. What?
I screen for Prairie.
Oh, I meant someone from the other side of the tunnel.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
You can stay down here if you want.
No, I screen for Prairie.
so
You
here's
scream for Prairie.
oh,
so just using logic, we climbed down
didn't
that tree
work.
for a long time. What do we think anyone would be able to hear any amount of volume from down here?
No.
Great. So don't do that.
well, it didn't work.
Yes.
I got a 2.
You did scream. No, there's no response from up top.
Okay. So options are try and climb up the tree right now, and then everyone is the entire city might be just completely dead. And then we might have dead animals and people, which sounds not great, but
okay. So
we don't have enough information. But if we follow them, maybe we can get some.
so
we do have more information than the people up there.
That is also true.
So something else happened during that fight.
What?
What?
I was able to understand them.
How?
When remember those pills I took?
That makes you
God.
understand rocks?
It somehow. Well, I already could understand rocks, but I understood the tree guy, and let me tell you, they were talking to each other, and that's how I know what they did here is already done. But I learned some other things, and if we are going to follow them, some people, I look at Celestar, need to go back up.
Why do I need to go back up?
You hurt yourself the most.
I fell down a tree. It's not
Exactly.
exactly my fault.
Celestar?
Moving back up, I need to continue climbing down.
Yes.
I'm not going up.
Celestar.
What?
Please go back up.
Why don't you go with Carlos?
Yes,
Wait, can I go with Carlos and Celestar then?
that's fine.
What? So why am I climbing down?
Faena, get down.
Faeda's like 15 feet up, still like down, still going slowly.
Carlos, when you get back up, tell them the rock guy's name is Zeitgeber, and someone named Milady Somnos is involved.
All
All
How about
right.
this? We'll go carefully and try and get more information. If you can find Prairie
I'm
or
so
some
sorry.
much more
You're going-
powerful,
After them.
not just.
We're gonna follow and watch. We're,
We're
not
going to
gonna
take the
get
same
involved.
path. We're not
We're not trying to
following
hunt them.
them.
But
we need to know what happened to Onway.
if we don't go now, then it might be lost. We might not be able to find out, and then you might be stuck in this town forever, and then we're stuck here forever, and then you'll never see your parents.
Excuse me, I just got back down here, and what did you just say?
We need to leave town, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to climb up the tree.
But we can't
Why is
leave
everybody
right
else
now.
climbing up
can't
the
leave.
tree?
If
We can't leave from
follow
up there. We know
maybe
that.
we can get information to reverse this trap that we're stuck in.
I think we do need to.
Those are the black and greens.
I'm not saying we fight them. I'm saying we follow them quietly. Maybe you should go back up. You're not great at quiet.
Why did I climb all the way down here then? These are the black and greens. And
So
they
you-
came through trees? Have you ever heard of anybody coming through trees?
I don't think they came through the trees. I think the trees are trapping everybody.
Well, it looked like that tree person came from a tree. That's all I'm saying.
That, I think that's just a person.
I think that was just part of the yeah.
Okay, what do we know? Right?
A
We
bunch
know
of
that they're the
trees.
black and greens. They
Yes.
blew up the factory.
the same ones.
They're the same ones that attacked.
They
What factory
Rod.
did they blow up?
Was it
Oh,
Rod?
the one in
Sunburst
Sunburst
the one in
Falls?
Sunburst Falls.
Huh.
They're the same, right, Toby?
Why?
They're the same
I just-
ones.
don't know what you're talking about. And I'm
What?
going to go back up and take a bunch of information back up
Great.
to the chapel. So I'm trying to follow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Toby, you were the one who actually saw them blowing up the factory in Sunburst Falls, right?
It was Zeitgeber, and then this guy that can fly,
Okay.
and someone else.
Could someone else be this?
I
wood guy?
don't think it's that wooden guy, but I
So at least 4 of them.
honestly, I think they might have tunnels throughout Godfell, because how
Well,
would they have been able to
There
get
are
to-
tunnels throughout Godfell.
Yeah.
Right.
It's called Hanway.
Right.
Yes.
But they're
So would-
using them now.
Would
They're moving through Hanway to try and
You
So they've invaded Hanway?
sabotage Godfell?
do you have reason to believe that Hanway is involved, or you think they're going through Hanway's territory?
think they're going through
Yeah.
Hanway's
Yeah. It's much
it's much
territory?
easier than going through the mountains and the forests.
Can I do a history
That
check?
makes sense.
Sure.
See if this name rings a bell.
Which one?
It's Madame.
The Lady
Somnos.
Somnos?
Yep.
Yeah, you can if you want.
Okay. I don't.
Okay. There's not. I mean, to be fair, there's not really a reason for it. You don't know many people outside of Sunburst Falls.
Is it you know how like some places have like distinct names or like sounding like
Does
names?
it sound
Does
like
it
it's
sound-
from somewhere else?
Yes.
No.
Okay,
What was
cool.
the name of the zombie lady?
Zombie lady?
the Nangozi?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Madame Nangozi?
Yeah. That was an Artemis question.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was
Oh, okay.
Me trying to remember the name.
Got it.
Sorry.
So factory. They're responsible for the trees.
Yes.
They're black and greens.
They're black and greens.
You saw them. You saw at least one of them that was in the factory. So there's that. What else do we know?
The rock guy's name is Zeitgeber.
Zeitgeber,
Milady Somnos is involved.
Milady Somnos.
Okay.
Whatever they've done is already done. They were talking about. So the whole thing that they were talking about was, should they kill us or take a hostage? And we convinced them to at least leave us because it didn't matter that there were witnesses because the job was done.
But maybe if we follow
Well,
them, we
yeah.
can find out how to reverse it.
Yeah.
We're trapped.
When you
so
were
their
in
job
Sweet
is
Gum
done.
and you saw what you saw, were there trees? Was there?
Oh well, yeah.
I mean, was it like
Was it
this
big
big
trees?
tree?
Oh, that's a great question.
Wait, where? What?
In Sweet Gum,
No.
no,
Yeah, I mean, Sweet Gum is full of trees.
Yeah.
It's a
not-
town
but
in
it was-
Godfell.
Right.
But not one.
but not like
Nothing
Hey,
that looked
there
like
was
this.
No particular
Okay.
date of not like this.
The only thing that looked weird in Sweet Gum was the fog.
There's no fog here.
Was it a fog or a mist? Was it like a powdery?
You saw it. We went through Sweet Gum.
Yeah, we saw
I know.
it.
I guess I'm sort of like.
It smelled really.
I remember it being a fog, but I'm saying like, are we
smelled
sure it
really
wasn't like a
earthy.
cloudy?
It
Well,
was
smelled
pollen-y
really
kind of
earthy,
thing.
Like your
You said
favorite-
that they smelled like something.
yeah, they smell like cinnamon and rotting meat.
Oh, lovely.
The more information
Yeah, but
Okay.
in Sweet Gum, it didn't smell like it smelled like.
It smelled like earthy, right?
It smelled like a dish from back home.
Okay, but it smelled like
I
a
think
dish
that's
from
one
back
of.
home for me too.
Then it could be just one of their mind tactics from like the mist and
So it
whatever.
sounds like to me we've gotten all the information we have. Can you please find someone, get them the information, and have people come down? We'll follow them so that hopefully we can not lose their trail. But
okay.
Send people
We-
down after us.
Yeah.
I'm going
preferably
to.
stronger people who are less likely to die.
Not random citizens from Sunburst Falls. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a.
preferably.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
You and Celestar head up there.
I'm not going.
You're
We're
going.
not, we're not all going.
Roll
Why
me a
don't we all
perception
go?
check. Or sorry, persuasion check.
Okay. That did a jump. 16.
No one should go by themselves.
16.
So we should all go together.
Faena, there's no way you can survive in this tunnel.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Faena, you can go
So
up if you
please
want, but,
go with Celestar.
but I'm
Fan,
staying
are you alright
here.
that he took you hostage? Are you okay? Any damage?
I'm okay.
That was kind of scary, yeah.
Yeah, it was a little frightening.
Faena, I want you safe, and I don't know where the safest place for you is.
Safe is away from them.
Oh, I'm coming back with the other people.
That sounds good.
We're gonna follow
Okay.
up.
Okay.
Then I'm
All right.
And I
I'm
turn to
staying down here.
I turn to Celestar and I'm like,
Are you?
be careful.
I'm always careful.
No, the fuck you're not.
I'm careful enough. I'm not,
I give Celestar the jacket because I don't know what else to give him.
I'm good.
Just take
You're-
this. Just take it.
Fine. You're so mean. Puts the jacket on. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm coming back after you.
Do
Okay.
either of you have any? Since you were growing up, and could get more weapons? Anything?
Why don't we go up and get more weapons?
Because it takes so long.
You guys are coming back with more people.
Carlos is like, I did not bring any weapons. I didn't know we were going to fight people.
Right.
Yeah.
We will come back with weapons.
Okay, great.
And if there's a fork at any point, if there's any point where the path diverges, indicate which way to follow you.
I'll leave a glove.
Throwbacks.
Wow. The shade.
Wow.
I don't know if love is going to be good enough.
All right.
We'll leave.
Indicate.
Yes.
You know what? I have some sewing stuff, so I'll figure out some way to
Just
sew something.
let us know.
Sew some trail marker or something.
It'll be something that looks out of place.
All right. He grabs Cellstar and start climbing back up.
Wait, what is Celestar wearing? Other than the jacket, other than the coat?
A green
Suit.
wool suit.
That is
Yeah.
now pretty bloody and gross.
It's gross. Yeah, it's beaten up.
I mean, he was in a puddle.
It's wet.
Has a hole in it.
It does. It has. Look, it's got some damage. It's fixable.
Spent so much time on that suit.
I want to point.
fixable.
I do want to clarify. The suit's not ruined.
Okay.
It's beaten up and dirtied, but it can be cleaned and fixed.
I don't know. This is a horror show, Ben. You want to know Kashmir's?
And now on top of the green wool suit, a red leather long coat.
That's a vibe.
I actually stop and I'm like, hey, actually, give me the green coat.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense
Yeah.
than just wearing two coats.
Yeah.
And he.
So you're now in the
So
suit jacket?
I'm in the suit jacket.
Okay.
Faena's gonna start just like picking at it, like just.
It's fine. It's fine.
We're trading back when I find you again.
Okay.
No, I'm just letting you know.
Okay. Yes.
I'll fix
Yes.
this. I'll fix this.
All right. And they start climbing up. Look, it's just the five of you.
All right. I'm just
Damn
looking
it.
at Faena, waiting to see if
You
you're staying
can
or
go.
not.
No, because I'm not gonna split the party.
Oh my god.
I was like, we can do it again. We'll just film separately with Gracie.
I'm not doing it.
All right. You still have that dagger?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah.
Hold on to that.
Okay.
I have the blackjack.
I'm gonna give my other dagger to.
Oh hell yeah.
To,
Sorry.
Okay, so to clarify, I
Tobi
have
and
a
take
blackjack.
out my pickaxe.
I want the pickaxe.
You have a dagger and a pickaxe. Faden, do you have something?
I got it covered.
Hell yeah.
I only had two weapons.
It's all good.
At one point, I dropped my walking stick, and I pick it back up as well.
That's fair.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I am gonna. Are we gonna while we're walking?
Yeah, seems like it.
I'm gonna try to walk, like just near Faedan and have a conversation with him.
I was gonna try and be really sneaky, so maybe we shouldn't talk.
I agree.
Well, this
mean,
is
Maybe we just sit
Whispering.
here and have a conversation before we head off.
We don't have to walk yet. Yeah.
We don't have
Okay.
to walk right yet.
I'm
We're
trying
gonna
to
give it
walk.
Pull
time.
Faden aside.
I'm trying to have a stealthy conversation with Faedan.
Give me a
Okay.
stealth check. No, I'm serious.
Can I assist?
Yeah, sure. You can assist.
10.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
assist.
Well,
Still a 10.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll walk up to you and be like, so that fight was kind of rough.
Yeah.
I saw what happened with the wand. Listen,
I'm listening.
Yeah, you can roll perception checks to
I'm
listen.
like, what the hell?
I don't know how
13.
Can I
works
just use my passive?
with other people.
No. Passive is for my
Fucking
benefit.
kidding me?
Maybe you should have one.
Just in case.
Yeah.
I got 20, by the way.
Yeah, I got a 13.
At least.
Okay. Okay, all of you hear this.
So stealthy.
Oh, did I? That was a.
It is while you're walking and it is quiet, but it's so like you guys are not making. I want to clarify that as you head into a pitch black tunnel.
Yeah, we're idiots. It's fine.
No, you're not. Calm
we
down.
don't have any light. We don't have any weapons.
As you guys start to head in, well, currently there's still a bonfire behind you,
Yeah.
so the tunnel is pitch black, but there's enough light.
We have daggers.
That's you drop it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Now it is pitch black.
I mean, we're walking away from it.
Now it is pitch black.
I
in the
can't
tunnel.
see anything.
Whoa, me either.
Is there no light coming from this cave, the tunnel that they went through? There's
Did we
nothing
not-
in there.
No,
Okay.
it's completely dark.
I'm gonna.
Use that fire thing to make torches.
I'm gonna focus this time, like concentrated anger, but behind us, like at the entrance of the tunnel, just to start the bonfire. And I go, yeah, we should make torches at least.
Thank you.
Do we want to be sneaky?
Wait.
I can't see if.
Me either.
I mean, it's so dark. Even though I've been a miner for a portion of my life.
Yeah.
Faena's
Most of
ripping
it.
off pieces of the tree back there. If I can get around it. Can I get around
Oh,
it?
yeah.
The
it's a question
the bonfire
of
is
you.
only 5 feet wide. These
Okay.
tunnel entrances are closer to like 10, 15.
Great. Faena's making torches for everyone.
Give me a survival check.
Awesome.
I'm helping make the torches because let's be real, I would. So, do you? Would
okay, you-
that help out?
Wait.
No, really?
Wait.
This is a know-how thing.
That's an 11.
Okay. The torches are manageable. They are smoking a lot because the tree is very green.
Yeah.
But they'll burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, with an 11.
Why don't so because I don't know how long it's gonna last burning. Let's just light just one, but have multiple, so we can, if it burns out, we can light another one.
Yeah. Well.
Okay. We'll say with an 11 you can get 3 torches.
Okay.
And I wasn't trying to cut you guys off on your conversation. I just was clarifying some things that as you are walking with your torchlight now, you can have this conversation quiet enough that you're not causing a scene,
Okay.
but not so quiet that the other 3 right next to you can't hear you, because they all rolled really well in perception. If you wanted to continue that conversation.
Not roll well.
Right, so I give you the pill.
Just in case, though. That's all.
Okay. Yeah.
I just turn around and I'm like, you got a magic pill?
No, it's not.
What?
It's a backup for. I'm his backup.
Yeah.
It's to back him up.
Why are you listening to the conversation?
It's a
We're
small
the only
tunnel.
ones here.
We were having. Did you not hear us whisper?
Yeah, whisper.
I'm
The
sorry.
harsh voices.
Oh,
That's
yeah, because I thought we were just trying to be quiet because we're in a tunnel following the bad guys.
Well, we
So,
did.
Toby, what happened in Suika
That's a good question.
as we're walking?
Yeah.
Me and my companions that I was traveling with, we got to Suika, and it was just super foggy, and it honestly smelled like something my dad would make. So I just ran off, and then there were just so many people that were just dead weirdly. Like someone backed themselves up into an oven. There was a guy that was like drowning in a river, and then my friend Heidi, she was being attacked, and then I was being like kind of pulled into the ground, and then we weren't. So I don't know. It was weird. It was psychological. Now what the fuck?
Can I roll for perception?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm not really listening to this story. I'm gonna
Yeah,
completely-
because I heard it. I want to know if like Toby heard it.
Oh,
That's very common.
Well,
Yeah.
she
Just in
didn't.
It's like a little.
That was
I'm not
like
saying
a
what I was
pocket.
gonna say.
14.
nice.
Faena, you hear amidst this conversation, keeping an eye out for danger, because Faena's the most terrified out of all the group, I think. You are the first one to hear sounds like water dripping. And when you stop alarmed, Tobi turns to you and goes, "Now what the fuck?"
What? What is it?
Water? I guess we're in a fountain, but
Where?
where is it? Do I know which direction it's coming from?
Sounds like it's coming from down the tunnel.
Maybe we should.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll start slowly creeping in that direction.
And then because we're so quiet, I want to see if I can hear anyone else's heartbeats.
Oh.
Perception check. And
Nope.
the
I hate this fucking
that
thing.
you hit the game.
No, I hate this fucking thing. Meaning the
heartstring thing.
So
Oh.
magic.
It's just not for Tobi.
It's not for Tobi.
The looking now for water, you're starting to you realize that the ground underneath you is still damp. And as you keep walking, it seems wet, like there was a trickle of water coming from the fountain before the rocks piled up that has been dried up. But the area is still wet, as if that happened very recently.
Do we see giant footprints and little wooden footprints in the wet ground?
The ground is all rock.
Ah, dang.
So you don't see footprints at all, including your own, because it's just stone.
How loud are our footprints?
Not any louder than anything else. It's not
Okay.
particularly echoey in here,
All right, cool. Perfect.
even with combat boots.
Yeah.
But there is, following that sound, you start to, who's in the front
I guess I am.
seems,
Or these two are in the front because they're probably
Yeah.
like
Yep.
With my 60 feet of dark vision, I am in the front.
Yeah.
So
Same.
Oh, well, like me too.
the torch enables your dark vision to actually be
I'm
like
with the
very
torch.
effective off into it.
And the Faena.
Because your eyes are able to extend that
think
to
we're-
pull more from the light than the average person.
Are we in a thin enough tunnel that we need to be like in a single file line? Because it feels like we're just kind of
Maybe double.
Okay,
Yeah.
double.
Yeah, in my brain it was
Are you?
all two.
It's-
us two and then
it's-
Faena.
I thought we were just huddled together like in Wizard of Oz. We were
Right.
just
Yeah, honestly, that's what I was thinking.
The tunnel varies 10 to 15 feet. It started off very manufactured, very manicured at the beginning in the fountain, and the further you go, the more natural it becomes. But it's still carved. It doesn't seem to be a naturally forming cave.
no carvings along the side.
Nothing that would indicate this is intended to be fancy. It looks more like someone burrowed through it for
Understood.
drainage.
yes, for functional reasons. But being in the front, you're the first to notice that there is the gray of the stone, as like off in the distance, you can start to see where the gray of the stone becomes black. And as you get closer, you realize that there is a section past the black that's more gray. And as you get closer to it, you realize that black becomes visible as a hole in the ground that water from here seems to be trickling down into.
okay.
What's down that hole?
How big is the hole?
It's about a little less than 10 feet across. And there is enough erosion around the edge in front of you to indicate water has been going down that tunnel for a while. Whereas the other side of the hole is dry. Or, sorry, on the other side, the tunnel is dry.
I could light a fire to see further down.
Are there in the glimmer of the torchlight? Are there anything on the other side that looks like wet footprints?
Perception check.
Dang it. 5 plus my perception of it, like 5 or more.
Nothing indicating there would be more presence on the other side. Like there's no wet footprints, there's no sign of people on the other side of the hole.
So I don't think that they went across, because otherwise we'd see their footprints.
Right?
So, back up the tree?
Or in the hole.
What?
Down the hole.
What? Excuse me?
Can you light a fire?
Yeah,
I
can
could
you
let-
see?
Thanks.
I'm gonna
Down the...
look down and imagine the fire maybe like 15 feet down.
How deep is this hole? Deep. That's what he
All of the walls of this, what looked like a well, or not well, but like a vertical shaft down into the ground, light up, glistening with moisture as fire falls down a deep cavern, like a deep mine shaft. There's not a good word for vertical column that just like drops down, but effectively a hole that just goes down further in, and it's not super straight. As you drop the fire down, it hit like this 5-foot ball of fire hits the sides of of this tunnel and just drop and bounce and like shake as it like continues down, and the whole thing glistens wet the whole way down as the fire drops into the ground, into the earth, banks around a ledge, and is gone, no longer visible.
Approximately how far is the drop before the bank?
About 40-50 feet.
Okay. We could lay down a rope. We've
Yeah.
got that rope.
I have my rope.
What rope?
What?
I have 50 feet of rope.
Again?
You have more rope?
Yeah,
It's the rope that wasn't tied to the tree.
yeah,
You.
the one that
Okay.
I helped you.
Mm-hmm. I did. Mm-hmm.
Is there anything to tie the rope off on?
There are there's enough like rocks around here that you could try. There's more outcroppings down the hole if you wanted to climb down a little bit and then try to tie it off there.
Hey, Archer.
Yeah.
With your big fancy axe thingy, could you make a little something for us to tie it off on that'd be secure?
I could try.
Should we? If we are trying to find out where they went, yes, we want to stay hot on their trail. I get that.
Yeah.
But we could go. We don't know where that tunnel goes.
The
If
drier
whole-
one?
Yeah. We don't have to follow them
Wait.
directly.
I should
true.
start doing something, shouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh yeah, this is
A trail marker.
Marker.
Oh,
Can we look down this way a little bit and see where it goes?
I mean, we walk a little bit further before we start trying to.
Yeah.
You want to tie some ropes
does the
together,
hole
whatever you want to do, but we
completely
could.
fill the area.
You could get around it.
Okay.
It's most of the path, but you could carefully walk around it.
Okay.
Carefully.
All right.
I
boots would-
carefully walk around
Yeah.
the hole.
Or boots would get wet if we walk around it.
Give me your boots are already, damp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Before-
not enough water. There's no longer a stream of water. It's more, there's barely a trickle, which is why you're just hearing little.
Before as he's about to step off, I go, wait, Faedan, Archer, can I have the end of your rope? Hold on to that in case you fall.
Okay.
Give me an acrobatics check.
An acrobatics check.
Yes.
16.
Nice.
It's not super difficult. It's not like you're climbing a wall to get around the hole. It's more like you've got a small ledge of kind of damp, rocky ground that you can step around carefully. And there's enough, the wall isn't so smooth that you can't grab parts of it and kind of like make your way across. And it's easy. You can get around it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So are we gonna? What are we doing? Are we?
We're just gonna explore down here a little bit.
Faden's already on the other side of the hole.
Okay, I'm gonna go along the rope and the wall as well.
Give me an acrobatics check. You holding the rope, you said?
I am also holding the rope. Oh, that's a 7. Okay. 7 plus or minus whatever my acro is.
Okay. You all are able to grab with one hand holding the rope and the other along the wall, and you're bigger than Faedan noticeably, so the ledge is a lot narrower for you. And making your way across, you make in the foot slips just off, and there's a moment where you like are worried that you're about to fall, and you feel your balance going, but you're holding onto the rope and the wall, and you pull yourself back off and put your foot back in a safe place and walk off, and you realize that if you'd been a little less dexterous, you'd be right down that hole.
I'll go.
Okay.
You said
Are we all
acrobatics?
going? Or is it just some of us going? What are we doing?
Looks like just some of you guys. I'll hang
So
back here.
two of you, so a few of you are going to go down that hole while the rest of you wait, or down the tunnel while the rest of you wait by the hole.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm coming to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see in the dark, right?
Yeah.
For a while.
Great.
Right, that part.
Plus?
Plus your dex.
1
Are you using
plus
the rope?
1. So got a 4.
Did you grab the rope though?
I did.
Okay.
Of course.
Just checking because I am holding onto the rope.
I understand. Yeah, Toby following the same footsteps that River made as you hand on the wall, hand on the rope, pull yourself down, and you're following the same footsteps River made. You step exactly where River did when their boots slipped, and you don't catch yourself and fall off the ledge. I need a strength saving throw to hold on to the rope. And we're going to say that it's 10.
All right. 11. Oh. I got you said strength? I got a 19.
No.
Okay, you fall. Toby, off the cliff, down the hole. The rope goes taut as you are both of you are holding on to it, and the rope goes taut for a second, and the only thing, because Toby's gone from your sight, that indicates to you that she didn't fall all the way down the hole is that there is still weight at the other end of the rope.
All right, let's go. Pull back.
And a moment later, a hand followed by two ram's horns and a green suit jacket come up over the hole as Toby pulls herself back up. It's now you three on the other side of the tunnel and you two back.
All right, and I think that's enough. I think you three.
We don't have the torch?
Faena, would you mind lighting another torch? And
Tossing it this
Faena
way.
has been sitting here just concentrating on what to sew for like 3, 4, 5 minutes now, and it's like, huh?
can I have a second torch?
Oh
head
yeah,
off
sure.
this way.
And throws a piece of wood, not realizing that.
Okay, and then I'm going to see how long are the torches, and can we like?
Or we could just be like, Archer, can you just
Yeah.
light this?
Yeah, I could just
Yeah.
I could just light it.
Okay.
I would like to touch
I mean,
tips across the
Faena
hole.
threw it unlit to the other side.
Yeah, I know.
So
light it in a spot where you guys aren't
okay.
standing.
Thank you.
Okay, torch.
I want, just because this is not, you have to take everything seriously in these situations. I want an acrobatics check from you with the torch and you with the lit one to reach over the hole. It's not impossible.
Oh no, he's gonna light a new bonfire. I think is what he said.
Oh, bonfire.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear that word at all. I just
I don't think you
heard
said
I'm
it.
going to light it.
No, with like
I'm gonna light it
I'm
in
gonna light.
air.
Yeah, I'm gonna light a spot so that they could just do this.
My apologies.
Okay.
Fire ignites where you can
I
light
go,
the torch.
All right.
Thanks.
You can put that out now. We got a torch.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's
I got. Go ahead. I'm behind you.
If anything happens, just yell.
Oh, I'm leading.
okay.
You can all see farther than me. So
I'm
yeah.
gonna walk, I guess, to the length of that I can see off into the distance with my dark vision.
Well, if the torch goes with you, it's going to be real far.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can head off. It's drier on this side, and looking through, you're seeing that there's a lot. Looking at these tunnels, it's a different composition than what you're used to. There's granite, sandstone in the walls, limestone in the walls, all these, like, you're seeing like pockets and veins where the stone shifts. It's very different from the tunnels underneath Sunburst Falls. It's also mostly solid rock. There's very little areas that are just like packed earth here. Whoever dug these tunnels did it straight through stone. And after traveling for about 60, 70 feet, just keeping an eye out for things, there's no sign of other people. But who's in front? You two, kind of? Then
Yeah.
River, I think
Yeah.
you'd be the first to notice, especially with the torch being in the back, when you start to see, and while you two may be less attentive to it, you really pick up on the fact that the further you walk, even though you're not going necessarily up or down, it's getting colder. Very cold. To the point where, River, you see leaving.
Why is it so cold?
It shouldn't be this cold,
Are we
right?
close to the surface?
Would it get colder up or colder down?
But we didn't go up or down. We just went
Where is
straight.
this tunnel even supposed to go? If the whole point of the tunnel was for the fountain, where are we even going?
Faedan,
Yeah.
as you look down the tunnel further, you see there's a bend where the tunnel curves to the right, but before it does that, you see it branches out on the left, and you see 3 rope-like curtains of fringe just covering 3 different areas, like doors or windows.
I think something's living down here.
Hold on. I'm going to try it again and see if I can hear any more heartbeats. Because I'm determined.
Mm-hmm.
So Toby's going to take a really deep breath.
Okay.
Perception?
Yes.
Oh, well, 10.
Okay. You don't hear a single heartbeat.
How many do I hear?
Well, oh, right. Smart ass. I'll put it this way. 10 isn't really enough to hear too much, but you can vaguely pick up just a light echo near you of Faedan and yours. Something. That's not quite right, but that you heard before. But nothing else.
Should we check it out, or should we go back?
Does it look like we're finding somebody's back door in their home in Onway? Or
I don't know. I haven't been to anyone's home in Hanway.
is there any light coming from behind the anything?
No.
Or,
Actually,
looks just
There's no light,
can I do a history check?
if you want.
Okay. To see if I would know.
Sure.
History is a 10.
You have very little information right now as to where you are at. You're at a tunnel, and however, you know enough about your father's own culture to know that things made out of ropes and cording are a good start.
Mm-hmm. This might be someone's house.
Okay.
But again, I've been in other people's houses and they weren't there, or they were there and they were dead. So
well, I say we don't just stand here anymore. Let's go find out. And I start walking towards it.
Oh,
Okay. Yep.
With the torch.
With
Yeah.
the torch.
Walks, yeah, another, 60, 70 feet. Maybe further, honestly. Your dark vision goes pretty far. But, another 200 feet or so, and you guys approach what look like, just from the draping, like fringe made of rope. Covers that you can see, looks like it covers some like holes in the wall, but the fringe doesn't reach the fringe rope doesn't reach the bottom where your feet go. It drops further down on the inside of these holes. But it blocks the entrance completely. You can't really see what's inside.
Should we knock? How would you knock on this? I don't
It does give you the impression of a door.
Yeah.
And all of you perception check, or all of you no perception check needed, can hear, now that you're this close, the very faint sound of water. Not like a river, not rushing, but moving. Burbling, one might say.
All right.
And it is freezing.
I'm going to reach the curtain door pattern and see if I can push through. And I'm not sure if it breaks and
It
stuff.
immediately, yeah, it's not connected.
Okay.
It just like a bead curtain.
Yeah, that's what I was picturing.
It's exactly like that. Yeah, you can just part the curtains, and there in the torchlight you see a lattice work of some of like, it looks like rope, like fishnet almost, above, like hanging from the top of the tunnel that goes in and then drops shortly afterwards, and ropes tied to this that then drop down from into the water. This babbling, looks like some type of like icy water that's like slowly moving a current down. In this whole room, it's maybe 15 feet across, ropes that are going down with meat hooks attached to them. And these hooks, you can see, have been embedded into the corpses of people who are held just above the surface of the water as the icy water runs over them. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Okay.